Wow. Alright, the vacuum just stopped and I had time to eat my food. I'm at the airport right now because I manifested a fucking car out of my ass. Literally. Because I'm on a really intense healing journey right now and I fucked up a lot of things, so but did I really? Fuck, there's a vacuum again. Alright, it's gonna have to just be this like ominous noise in the background because this reading is about purpose. This is the deck I'm using. Look at that. Oh my god. I think that's the High Priestess card in this one. Look at her. She's holding this iridescent gold piece. I almost said it could be pyrite, but I don't believe that. It's whatever you make it. Life is what you make it. And I said, I don't think I fucked anything up. I think I...
Your attention, please. Passengers and visitors in the airport terminal are reminded that it is against TSA security regulations.
Don't leave your bags unattended. I knew that.
Unattended baggage or packages in the building. Unattended items will be removed by airport.
It's very chaotic in here, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying in the beginning. I was just trying to cover up the fact that, like, not cover up, but I was trying to. That's like a different train of thought. Whoa, this is a lot right now. I was gonna say. I was like, should I start over? Should I start over? Nope. Just gonna go with it. As I'm feeling, my physical reality is melting away in destruction. Whoa, already. Nine of Swords. That is staying up at night overthinking. Look at these demons. Or look at, okay, so attachments are very important to clear. You can look up a lot of different clearings. You can use Michael the Archangel. Just message me privately or comment and ask me, and I'll list the clearings that I know, and I'll link the videos because I don't want to make it. I don't want to use other people's stuff. This is the overall reading about your purpose. You're really worried, overwhelmed. It seems like people, these phantom energies are grabbing at you. They're keeping you up. Four of Cups reversed is confusion. When we're not making a choice, when we're not seeing what's in front of us, he has everything he needs. Who knows what's in that cup? He's not seeing it. He's not seeing it. Four of Cups reversed. Relating to your purpose, there's something going on, guys. Boredom, inexperience, depression, separation. This life is a physical projection of your spiritualness. So you have the illusion of being separate, right? We know that. I just wanted to cut the deck randomly. It was coming up reversed, but I almost want to go like this. And this is a forward moving action. Knight of Wands is like incoming action, very quick. We had this before. We had this before in one of the readings. I almost wanted to do this. Okay, there's a new plan. There's a new plan on the horizon, and for some reason I was really drawn to her hair and the way she looks. Whoa, this could be significant for someone. There's a new plan here. There's something brewing. This was upside down, so that was boredom, separation. You're getting this illusion. Look at this. This is illusion too. Look at this. Staying up at night, worrying. Oh my god, this really is drawing me right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's making her believe she's full of shit. That's what I'm getting. It's making her believe she's full of shit, and she's not. She's
concessions and lactation suites are available here and in the legacy terminal.
Look at the
Be advised that once you exit this new north concourse, you may not re-enter.
Temperance.
Thank you for your patience.
I always forget what temperance means, and we're gonna look at that in a minute. Okay, I always forget what temperance means reversed. We're gonna figure this out. This is why we're called the Tarot DJ, because look at this shit. Tarot DJ, Tarot ADHD DJ. Should I change my name to that? Comment. Should I really change my name to that? I'm getting, a frog could be significant as well. Frogs they're amphibious. They live in two worlds, kind of like the Pisces. They live in the water and they live in the earth. So they're combining the energies of both. When they need the water, they go into it. When they need to get some food or whatever they do on the land, they go do that. It's in their nature. They don't question that. I was dancing here at the airport. I started getting really hangry and like embarrassed because like I don't want to seem like I'm trying to get attention, but it's the intention. And then people I felt the attention kind of go away from me, like they're just like, she's, you know, her. And I didn't care as much because I was like, this song is bumping, there's no way I can't dance. I wasn't like going crazy on my knees, like what the fuck? I just wasn't going crazy dancing, but I was dancing a little bit, just doing like almost the moonwalk kind of vibe. Okay. I'm in my more masculine energy right now, but I'm really like coming back into my feminine energy. That's interesting. I said that because of this lady. After a heartbreak. This is heartbreak. This is disappointment too. Look at this. You were disappointed in your life, in your purpose. That's okay, because we need to know where we're at to know where we're going. If we're not immensely happy with our lives and we know our purpose and we know our goal and where we're going, then we're probably going to feel some heartbreak. We're probably going to manifest heartbreaks because everything is a reflection of you. Competition, frustration, excess, imbalance, competition. You're thinking, why would I become a tarot reader when there's so many? No one does it like you, boy. Girl, whatever the fuck you want. And that's crazy. Look at this. Look at her skating on the fucking rocks. Look at me. You're not supposed to put the board in the water. But that's whatever. You do whatever you want because it's entertaining. It's you. It's you. And I'm gonna sit up straight. God damn it. It's you. You don't have to be any sort of way. We're gonna figure out what this is. Two of Pentacles. This looks like they're balancing a choice. Oh my god, oh my god. We're gonna see what this one is behind here. We're balancing some sort of material choice. What way do we want to go with these? Or are we balancing these energies together? What are we trying to do? Is this the amphibian kind of energy? What are we doing here? Are we doing physical world and spiritual purpose? Were we trying to enact this? Are we trying to bring this into life? The Tower is basically devastation, but it's also a redirection. It's a redirection. Everything. Oh, I just talked about this in the beginning. I like fucked everything up, but what I mean is like my life just started to burn. All the old, like a phoenix, like all the old shit that I was operating out of just started to burn. Literally, like well, emotionally. And then my car and
passengers and visitors in the airport terminal.
A lot of things. My room has been a mess. Like, but now I'm moving and I'm clearing everything out, giving away stuff, and I'm taking everything off the wall. So I'm actually cleaning, but I'm getting rid of it because I'm moving.
Airport public safety. Thank you.
Ace of Wands is this. There's going to be some opportunity for you physically. Action-oriented opportunity. It's gonna bring fruits from your labor because of this tower. I'm holding the tower. I thought it was over here. In this song, it's Enigma. That famous one. That one. I'll have to link it. Holy fuck. Now I see this lady. We're going. Oh, I want that song on here. I don't know how to. I want to add songs to these. What's under this heartbreak? This sucks, by the way. Whether you're heartbroken from people, from circumstances, or in your purpose, you fucking do things and it just doesn't work out. You start things. I've started videos, different things. I've started so many advertising things. Oh my god, it's just like exhausting how many things I've done that I felt heartbroken about in my life. My innocence, I used to stand on top of benches and tell people about the law of attraction and shit. And now I'm doing it in a way where it's me. I'm not trying to perform. I'm not trying to do anything. justice is coming for you because of your heartbreak. But you know what? I want to say that in a way because you don't want to hate. You don't want to say, fuck all of these things that hurt me. Because life isn't working like that. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what the, I was gonna say abuser. I don't want to go too deep into my story and stuff, but like, and why not? You know? Why? We're not drudging up that shit, that mucky shit. That's where the light, that's where the purpose, that's where the art is really coming from. Holy shit. He just did like a giant flip on that. Oh my god, that was really cool. Look at these. Look at these videos. I'm talking about this right now. Like, this is the thing. We don't have to fucking work. People, I just saw 1101. There's something missing in the middle and it's a 1. And it's you. It's literally you. Oh, I just saw 1111. I really wasn't, I was just like trying to look at my face and I looked up. It's you. We're missing you in the world. You don't know how many people you could be influencing. It's 4 people right now. I just started doing this consistently. I'm not thinking about that. Sometimes I do, but I'm not actually thinking about that. I'm thinking about empire. When I'm getting this image, and I might be bouncing around, just follow along, we have some more things to uncover, but I'm getting this image of Tom Brady. Whatever you want to think about him, whatever, you know who he is based on what he did, right? You know who he is. It doesn't even matter if you like him, you don't like him. I say Tom Brady, you know who that is. He goes, what kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? He said, it was like someone was like, do you want to be like Joe Montana? He goes, no, I'm going for Jordan. And I was like, oh my god. That is the level of vision we have to have for this world. Like, I'm being really serious. Like, I'm not even being delusional. It's go time now. Like, now. Like, I don't care if you fucking knit those little mini things that you do the wool and there is like animation picture and it takes you 15 million hours to create it and you do one video, you put that shit out there. You better put that shit out there. I just want to like smack you a little bit. You just gotta put it out there. Because it doesn't actually matter. We're all gonna fucking die eventually. We're only temporarily here. Temperance. What did that mean again? I always forget. Why do I always forget that? Competition, frustration, excess, imbalance. We're not looking at the fact that something is imbalanced creating this. And this spread is just, this is the spread. I love how it's just like almost like a vlog tarot reading. Look at the spread. You know? It's a mess. It's a chaos where I created a space to do this. I knew my messages come out like this, so what did I do? I created a space for the mess. King of Swords is intellect. He understands communication, what he's gonna say. He's in his power, he's in control of his communication, and it's clear, it's concise, and sometimes it's, let's see the other, King of Wands. I kept looking at the King of Wands. King's here. We're mastering reality, okay? We're leading over our passion. We're directing our passion towards something. Salamanders are also fucking amphibians, is that right? Is that right? I don't even care. I don't even give a fuck anymore because this is amazing. Owls. Your wisdom is creating justice. I almost wanted to go like this. Let's see what happened. Oh, the devil reversed. Okay. So, and I was already on here. The devil reversed is detachment, freedom, awareness, vulnerability. Holy shit. So that's kind of a positive card. I learned a lesson in detachment recently. 7 of Swords. Ooh, that is a card of deception. But he's smiling. He or she is smiling. Think about attachment. Think about attachment for a second. That's attachment. Do you think if this was a plant that can grow, if you're fucking that attached to it? Now, lick. Now, you don't know. I was like, what's in there? Nothing, it's just the cream. Okay. You don't actually know. I think it's the light. I don't know. But being observing is detaching. So that's in my last video. It was, and I pulled out the cards because I wanted some more pictures and picture-esque kind of thing. And we got the Queen of Swords. There are, and then I got the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands reversed, both of them. There are things you can't see yet. That's pretty obvious attachment. But there's attachment styles that are not obvious. That
Your
you
attention, please.
coat. Your
Passengers
attention,
and
please.
visitors in the
You
airport
coat.
terminal
This is
are
really
reminded
important.
that it is
And it's
against
chaotic
TSA
because you have to
security
find
regulations to leave
the gem in the
unattended
chaos,
baggage
and you
or
have to be able to
packages
see
in the
yourself
building.
as
Unattended
imperfect.
items
I
will
want to
be
say you see
removed
yourself
by
as
airport
bad.
public safety.
Like I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but it's not like shame, like I am bad. It's just seeing yourself as you do bad things sometimes because you're unconscious, and you can coat them in things that are socially acceptable. Especially if you're spiritual, you could be dangerous because you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power, and you can coat that with all this spiritual shit and all that. Oh my god, I'm so love and light. And then you're attaching. You're operating out of an attachment style, which isn't actual love. So if you're doing that with a person, if you're doing that with a purpose, if you're too attached to it, it's not gonna happen for you. It's not gonna happen for you. I'm talking about my personal experience with attachment styles that I was not aware of. Because you don't know what you don't know yet. And you have to be brave enough to see yourself in all the lights, like any light. You have to be able to see yourself in any light. All the light, no light. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's get a Seven of Swords reverse meaning. Literally in the airport, like I don't give a fuck. A little bit, as I'm quiet. Penis! No, just kidding. Responsibility, acceptance, challenges, commitment. Yeah, because you're moving into responsibilities. I was just talking with a friend. We did a tarot reading on the 4th of July. Instead of going to a bar, I decided to just sit, not drink, and do the tarot reading, listening to live music. And then the guy started being really funky with his voice, and everyone was like, oh. But I was like, no. That is expression, and it's uncomfortable, and what we're talking about is also uncomfortable, because the conversation I was having in that reading with my friend was, shout out to Melissa, by the way, and we got to figure out what, I got to link your podcast name, because she's a freaking boss. Okay. We were talking about seeing all the parts, seeing all of the parts, and not turning people away because they're not spiritual enough, or they're not. It's like, it's this weird concept between like, okay, so you've overcome things, and you've found things, these symbols, these you've done retreats, you've done this stuff, and you consider yourself doing a spiritual practice. That doesn't mean that you're just done healing. That doesn't mean that you just have nothing negative, no wounds that you're operating out of. And this is like a huge misconception. This is like, I almost didn't want to mention in association with Teal Swan because of all this hate that she gets, but you gotta fucking, her content is the basis of my content. Like she is showing that. She's showing the shadow that nobody wants to fucking see, because we don't want to see ourselves as bad. We want to see ourselves like this. But there's power in seeing yourself as bad.
Thank you for your patience during
You'll
our
die,
construction.
metaphorically. Those parts of you will die. You can't get there unless you fucking bring your light of consciousness and see that. I know I'm being like harsh right now, but I'm a Scorpio moon. Illusions, confusions. It's because of the shadow. You're operating out of a shadow. You will get to this. You will get to this. This is mastering physical reality in a nurturing way. And this was I think this was one of the things from the first purpose reading that I did. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that was wild. This is a really abundant card. This is a really fucking abundant card. And if you can get rid of it, if you can die metaphorically, if you can see those pieces of you that you don't like, look at this. From the back, you wouldn't know that was a fucking skeleton under there. What do you think we look like? What do you think your emotional body looks like when you're damaged? It looks like that. We just can't fucking see it, but we feel it constantly. You know what? You know what? Your abundance is lacking because you're not seeing yourself. Look at all this hard work. It's 10 is a completion to a cycle. You're completing this shit. Why is it reversed? Why is it reversed? I'm relief, simplification, avoidance, immaturity. So in this context, I think it is immature to be only seeing yourself through your ego. Just because you know how to communicate doesn't mean that you just communicate everything, because then you're avoiding something. And guys, I'm telling you my actual personal stories. It's not easy, okay? It's fucking crazy. Emotional fulfillment is coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Your feelings that you're feeling consciously and unconsciously are your reality, and they come back to you. That is a part of the universe. Okay? The worse you can feel, the better you can feel. Okay? So you want to see every way you're operating, even if it doesn't feel good. It's hard to do that without community, without people understanding, oh, if you have an anxious attachment, I know what that, another person with an anxious attachment, I know what that feels like. You feel fucking crazy because it's an unhealed wound. Oh my god, and I got the sun. And then, these dropped. I don't know what time it is, but I trust that I'm gonna make my flight. I sat down, I had like an hour. Oh my god. 10 of Swords and 7 of Wands reversed. This is a really fucking abundant card in the deck too. The sun is our life force. It's the light of consciousness. You're bringing the light of consciousness to basically illuminate and burn off, and in a metaphorical sense, like kind of kill, but through presence. Like you're killing the old parts of you through presence to get over the heartbreaks. And you can manifest this. We were talking, this came up in a reading that I was doing on the 4th of July last night. We want divine union. We want spiritual partnerships. We're not here to just like fuck anymore. Sorry. Some people might be, whatever. Like, it's almost like at a certain point, I want an empire to take over the world with light. Like, my goals are like, love my life, save the entire world. Whoever is with me in that, doing that, then I'll meet them. Then I will meet them. That's what I believe. And when you operate out of a feeling, you know in yourself so much. You have to release resistance about what that looks like in the physical world, because you can't control people and you don't know. You don't know your path. You don't know. There's so many curveballs in life you really don't know. When it's too obvious, it's a little hard too. It's okay. That's why I'm saying we need community. That's why I'm saying this, because you don't know what can happen. People's wounds are very important. You have to recognize each other's. Like, you have to be able to see, oh, what it is, like, for what it is. You know what I mean? And back to the attachment styles, like, that's really important to know, because you could be coating those attachment styles. What is that? They're manipulation. That's what it is. Like, operating out of a wound is manipulation unconsciously. So until you're aware of that, you're finding this now, and you're acting towards more emotional maturity. And now this is upright. You have to get through the illusions to be able to get to these spaces and use that passion and energy to move yourself forward and create. The Hierophant is about religion, and I just did a post about that you don't have to be any sort of religion to just sit down on the ground and pray. You could do that now. You don't even have to claim, I'm non-denominational. I'm just everything. I just like this because this is really resonating with me. But I'll just sit and pray on the ground. And I'm not Muslim, and you could be, and that's good. But they inspire me to do that. That's totally acceptable. What if I'm non-denominational, I'm spiritual? Am I allowed to take 4 times out of the day to do that? Because I want that in life. And we need to create this physically in the world. Emotional intimacy, a renewed sense of emotional self-intimacy, or I don't know why I said self, but it starts with yourself, and you can manifest things in your real life. You can feel nurturing again. The temptation is leaving. These tempting things that you know aren't good for you, that you fucking know. You know right when you meet someone. Sorry. At least I do. You're just inevitably waiting until this happens. And you have to have things die through those relationships to be able to get to this space. That's why detachment is so important. I was just talking about heartbreak. You literally have to detach. Like, you don't know what people's journey is like. Oh my God. And it will lead you to this. It will lead you to this. This is also a card of choice. This is also a card of, like, fate to me. It's like Romeo and Juliet, the lovers. Like, Shiva and Shakti is the goal. That's divine union. That is heaven, the sky and earth coming together. And the masculine awakens when the feminine is completely in her element. Then he comes to protect what she's doing, protect the vision, calm her naturally by his presence. But she has to achieve that herself, and then she can have the physical manifestation of it. So that's the hardest thing. Yeah, I want this partner to feel better. You're learning lessons if you're in a partnership, and then you created from that. You're learning lessons right now. And they could be the one. You don't know. You can transform within relationships. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Because there's no way I can tell you any of this shit. This is your path. I'm just saying, and I've done that. I've transformed within relationships a lot. I'm a completely different person every 6 months, actually. Scorpio moon, emotionally, I was gonna say intelligently, but even then, it's like this kind of work will supersede. It's this kind of work is experience. Oh my God, the wheel of fortune is turning, but you're a little apprehensive. Oh, whoa. Like, I literally know what I'm here for. It feels like that, but I know I'm this. It feels like this, but I know I'm this. It feels like this, but I know I'm this. It feels like this, but I know I'm this. It feels like fucking, oh my God, look at how loose that rope is. She's kind of like, I can kind of get out of this. Look at the swords aren't even in my back. They're just around me. First of all, I can take the sharp end of one of those and probably cut. You're holding something. You have enough loose string to be able to grab that end and cut it on one of the ropes next to you, unless you just are deciding not to see it. But you are this, my friend. You are a fucking light being. We're not here to just fuck around and do whatever the fuck we want in a normal life. We're here to change the whole world. And I'm just screaming this in the airport because that's what we're here to fucking do. And if you're resonating, then this is the point. Oh my God, 10 of Wands. I was right on it. That's weird. What was I saying right before that? Oh. I think this, hold on. I'll just let it go. Okay, so I guess this is not on. What was I saying right before that? I don't think you need these gadgets. I don't think you fucking need this thing. This is staring at me in the face. Look at this. Iridescence. Oh my god, the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. You fucking sun. This is the light of consciousness. The sun heats everything up in the universe. That's why we have life and water, okay? And we have the sun and we have sun and the moon. Ooh, the moon's gonna be a little bit more present at this time for you to find this shit. Apprehension here. Upright, this is deception. But this card kind of just looks like he's figuring stuff out. He's like, wait, I can grab all these swords from the people. Maybe they don't have to fight. That's not what this card generally means, but it was reversed. Responsibility, acceptance, challenges, commitment. And it was, yeah. You have to accept your mission here. That may not be with who you think. That may not be what you think. That may not be what you externally envision. I'm just telling you right now. When you walk a path of absolute devotion, because there is no other way, things will get so bad emotionally for you. There is no other way to go. There's no other way to go, and I don't care. I care, but I don't want you to hold on to who you will lose. I don't want you to hold on to what parts of you are not serving you any longer. Sorry. It's gonna burn you alive. You need community. The world is literally suffering.
Your attention, please.
Your attention.
Passengers and visitors in the
We
airport
need
terminal
you.
are
We need
reminded
you
that
in
it
your
is
purpose
against
because you're
TSA
gonna
security
find
regulations
amazing
to leave
abundance.
unattended
You're gonna
baggage
get
or
free shit. I'm getting a
packages
free
in the
car
building.
because I
Unattended
fucked
items
up
will be
a
removed
bunch
by
of things.
airport public safety. Thank
Okay?
you.
And I fell into addictions, and I like, it felt like a relapse. Like I haven't been that way for a while. But I'm transforming through it, and I'm healing things, and I want to tell everyone because I want you to have it too. I want you to have it too. And you're feeling this overwhelming, look at this shit. You're feeling this overwhelm, and it's for a reason. There's an unhealed wound in there you have to go look at, face, and understand what it is that's not serving you any longer. What things are you trying to use to fill so that you can be okay? It's not the external, it's not these trips, it's not these things. I have this whole thing paid for. I manifested this, and then I get to drive back with a full tank gas. Like, guys, it's really there. It's not the car that I had fucking 2 cars at one point, a new one. It's not a new one, but it's just what I need right now. You don't need to fucking travel the world and make $1 million a year. What the fuck are you gonna do with the money? Spend it on yourself? Buy a boat? The world needs you to help and find these gems for yourself so it's actually real. There's only limitations because we're playing a game. There's limitations. You're limited right now because you're playing a game. People with money have their own lessons too. They could feel emotionally completely void, so they do all this crazy shit. Actually, yeah, I have heard that before. Like, all this shit that's happening with all these celebrities that they're coming out because they're not getting stimulated from just life, because they're lost. You don't have to have money right now to live your purpose. I was wearing a shirt yesterday, you are your purpose, literally. Because you find things and you have 25 cents in your bank account, you find ways to make it work. And you use the light of consciousness to do it. How else are you gonna fucking learn if you had everything plop? So I'm just telling you, you need community when you do this stuff. You need Center for Spiritual Living is in the United States. You can be a part of this one. You need physical people in your reality to see you in your pain. no matter how bad that pain is. You need to get help. You need to ask. You need to tell people what you're going through. And it could be the right people, so they don't berate you, but I'm just saying you need to understand what you're feeling, because that is the sludge that's keeping you from your purpose. Once you start going there, it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. You're gonna be pushed to do it anyway. So we have to do it now. And you're gonna have to do it anyway. And you could find this when you're like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck to do. Oh my god. And that's alright, because I have been there. Okay? And there's ways and tools and things you can do. I feel very intense, terrible emotions constantly. Like, yeah, I'm all happy on this, but no, I go through a lot. And I go inward, and I breathe into the emotion, and I fall to my knees on the ground, and I pray in the middle of wherever the fuck I am. And if I want to dance because I can't contain the emotions, I do it. And that takes practice. And that is you living your purpose. It just takes you doing it and doing it. You don't need anything else. Look at this rainbow. You don't need anything else to make that happen. You are it. You are your purpose. You are the power. Okay? I love you. Let's do a little portal of light as we look off into this beautiful view. Look at this. Look at this view. Holy shit. Holy shit. Heart energy. You can imagine your heart energy expanding and hugging you. Hug yourself. Hug yourself today.